Hi, everyone, and welcome to Healing Hearts. I'm your host, Monica. With the scent of pine and cinnamon starting to fill the air,
Mm-hmm.
I've just been feeling this weight settle in my chest. This will be my first holiday season without my mom.
Oh, Mon.
And to be honest, the idea of navigating all the cheer, it feels completely overwhelming.
And I'm Kim. Mon, I just want to say I hear you and my heart is with you. I remember that first year after my dad passed. It felt like I was standing on the outside of a beautiful festive party looking in through a window,
Yeah.
like completely disconnected from all the joy. It's a profound kind of loneliness.
That is the perfect way to describe it. You feel like you're supposed to be happy,
Right.
but your heart is just not in it. I was telling you the other day how I'm dreading everything from decorating the tree to the big family dinner, but you shared something that you found,
Yeah.
a resource that genuinely helped you through that first year.
I did, and I am so grateful I found it. So I was up late one night, just doom scrolling, feeling this wave of anxiety about the approaching holidays, and I ended up on a website called Signature Faith Creations.
Okay,
And I saw they had this digital workbook called Navigating the Holidays with Grief. It was like a lifeline.
a workbook? That sounds interesting. I always picture these like dense self help books
Yeah.
that I just don't have the energy to read right now. What makes this different?
That's exactly why it was so perfect. It's not a huge book, it's a downloadable PDF. So I went to the website, which was shop.beacons.ai/signature faith creations,
Wow.
and I purchased it for just $27. I had it on my tablet within minutes. No waiting for shipping, no need to go to a store. I mean, I needed support in that very moment.
Right.
And there it was.
Instant access is a huge plus. So, what's inside? What did it actually have you do?
It's so practical. It's filled with these gentle prompts and exercises. It's not about erasing your pain.
Hmm,
It's about making a conscious plan for how you want to handle the season. For instance, one of the first sections that really hit me was about boundaries. It gives you permission, actual written down permission, to say no to parties you can't handle or traditions that feel too painful right now.
wow. Just hearing that feels like a weight is lifting. I've been so stressed about my aunt's huge Christmas Eve party. The thought of making small talk, it's too much.
And the workbook helps you see that it's okay to protect your peace. It encourages you to sit down and think, okay, what can I realistically handle?
Yeah.
And what do I actually need this holiday season? It shifts the whole perspective from dread to intention.
I love that. Shifting from dread to intention.
Another part that was incredibly helpful was about reimagining traditions. You know how Dad and I always watched It's a Wonderful Life together on Christmas morning?
Mm-hmm.
The thought of doing that without him was just crushing. The workbook prompted me to think about how I could honor that memory differently. So now I light a special candle for him and I watch just my favorite scene from the movie.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, instead of the whole thing, it feels like a quiet nod to him, without the deep pain of his absence filling the room.
That's beautiful, Kim. It's not about erasing the tradition.
Exactly.
It's about transforming it into something that can coexist with your grief. My mom and I, we always baked her famous sugar cookies. I haven't even been able to look at the recipe.
And maybe this year you don't. Or maybe, like the workbook suggests, you create a new tradition. Perhaps you bake just a single batch
Okay.
and share them with a neighbor in her memory. The point is, it gives you options. It puts the power back in your hands during a time when you feel so powerless. It's a tool for building a holiday that fits where you are now.
A tool for empowerment, not a fix for grief. That makes so much sense. For just $27, it sounds less like a purchase
Right.
and more like an investment in your own well being. I'm going to download it tonight. I mean, just talking about it has made me feel more hopeful than I have in weeks. It doesn't erase the sadness,
No.
but it makes it feel navigable.
That is the perfect word for it, Mon. It helps you navigate. You're still the captain of your ship.
Yeah.
You're in a storm. This workbook is it's a compass to help you find your way through the waves. You're not alone.
Thank you for sharing that, Kim. And thank you to everyone listening. You know, grief is not something to be solved.
No.
Grief is a journey to be walked with as much grace and self-compassion as we can muster. So here's a question we'd like you to think about. If you could create one new small tradition this holiday season to honor a loved one, what would it be?